And let us begin. I chose our sensory of taste for no particular reason. I wanted to bring up the false information about having tastes on certain parts of our tongue, with the sour on the sides, salty at the tip. I remember seeing this when I was younger, and I absolutely did test it out. And I thought, my tongue must just be so unique. It's completely different than everybody else's. To find out, nope, just false information. So, as our professor says, always do your own research. Starting with some anatomy here, we have papilla types, and apologies if I mispronounce anything or everything. So we have our filiform, fungiform, folate, and valate. Here's a photo. Starting at the top left corner, we have the valate papilla, and I actually remember this being in the back. To me, it kind of looks like valet. So you park your valet cars in the back. Down here, we have our folate papilla. Right over to the right, we have our fungiform papilla, and up here we have the filiform papilla. And I would get this a little bit confused because they both end with form of which one is which, because the fungiform is your taste bud, where the filiform has no taste. And so it's just texture. So the way I remember these is the fungiform, fung is on your tongue, which is where you taste. And then the filiform, the fila kind of feels like feel, so I try to pronounce it feeliform, and because that's what you're feeling, the texture, not tasting. So hopefully, if anybody watches this, you can use that trick and it can help you remember as well. Our pathway here, we're going to have our taste buds, as we just talked about, the papilla, our cranial nerve 7, 9, and 10. That will go to the medulla oblongata, to the thalamus, finally gustatory cortex. And of course, I have a lovely photo to visualize, and as you can see the nerves here, we have the cranial nerve 7, facial nerve, the cranial nerve 9, glossopharyngeal nerve, and then 10, the vagus nerve. And those are going to go to your medulla oblongata all the way up to your thalamus, and it's going to turn to your gustatory cortex in the insula of your brain. And that's pretty much it, short and sweet. Hopefully this was helpful for anybody watching. Thank you.